Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Adham the Storyteller. This is story about a wise old owl. There was an old owl who lived in an oak tree. Every day, he observed incidents that occurred around him. Yesterday, he watched as a young boy helped an old man carry a heavy basket. Today, he saw a young girl shouting at her mother. The more he saw, the less he spoke. As the days went on, he spoke less but heard more. The old owl heard people talking and telling stories. He heard a woman saying an elephant jumped over a fence. He heard a man saying that he had never made a mistake. The old owl had seen and heard what happened to people. There were some who became better, some who became worse. But the old owl in the tree had become wiser each and every day. The moral of the story is: be more observant. Talk less and listen more. This will make us wise. This is story about the golden egg. Once upon a time, a farmer had a goose that laid one golden egg every day. The egg provided enough money for the farmer and his wife to support their daily needs. The farmer and his wife continued to be happy for a long time. But one day, the farmer thought to himself, why should we take just one egg a day? Why can't we take them all at once and make a lot of money? The farmer told his wife his idea and she foolishly agreed. Then, the next day, as the goose laid its golden egg, the farmer was quick with a sharp knife. He killed the goose and cut its stomach open, in the hopes of finding all its golden eggs. But as he opened the stomach, the only thing he found was guts and blood. The farmer quickly realized his foolish mistake and proceeded to cry over his lost resource. As the days went on, the farmer and his wife became poorer and poorer. How jinxed and how foolish they were. The moral of the story is: never act before you think. This is story about the farmer and the well. One day, a farmer was looking for a water source for his farm when he bought a well from his neighbor. The neighbor, however, was cunning. The next day, as the farmer came to draw water from his well, the neighbor refused to let him take any water. When the farmer asked why, the neighbor replied, I sold you the well, not the water, and walked away. Distraught, the farmer went to the emperor to ask for justice. He explained what had happened. The emperor called on Birbal, one of his 9 and wisest courtiers. Birbal proceeded to question the neighbor, why don't you let the farmer take water from the well? You did sell the well to the farmer? The neighbor replied, Birbal, I did sell the well to the farmer but not the water within it. He has no right to draw water from the well. Birbal said, look, since you sold the well, you have no right to keep the water in the farmer's well. Either you pay rent to the farmer or take it out immediately. Realizing that his scheme had failed, the neighbor apologized and went home. The moral of the story is: cheating will not get you anything. If you cheat, you'll pay soon enough. This is story about elephant and friends. A lone elephant walked through the forest looking for friends. She soon saw a monkey and proceeded to ask, can we be friends, monkey? The monkey quickly replied, you are big and can't swing on trees like I do, so I cannot be your friend. Defeated, the elephant continued to search when it stumbled across a rabbit. She proceeded to ask him, can we be friends, rabbit? The rabbit looked at the elephant and replied, you are too big to fit inside my burrow. You cannot be my friend. Then, the elephant continued until she met a frog. She asked, will you be my friend, frog? The frog replied, you are too big and heavy, you cannot jump like me. I am sorry, but you can't be my friend. The elephant continued to ask the animals she met on her way, but always received the same reply. The following day, the elephant saw all the forest animals run in fear. She stopped a bear to ask what was happening and was told the tiger was attacking all the small animals. The elephant wanted to save the other animals, so she went to the tiger and said, "Please, sir, leave my friends alone. Do not eat them." The tiger didn't listen. He merely told the elephant to mind her own business. Seeing no other way, the elephant kicked the tiger and scared him away. Upon hearing of the brave tale, the other animals agreed, "You are just the right size to be our friend." The moral of the story is, friends come in every shape and size. This is story about when adversity knocks. Asha was getting frustrated and tired of life, so she asked her father what to do. Her father told her to bring an egg, 2 tea leaves, and a potato. He then brought out 3 vessels, filled them with water, and placed them on the stove. Once the water was boiling, he told Asha to place the items into each pot and keep an eye on them. After 10 minutes, he asked Asha to peel the egg, peel the potato, and strain the leaves. Asha was left confused. Her father explained, each item was placed into the same circumstance, boiling water. See how each responded differently? He continued, the egg was soft, but is now hard. The potato was hard, but is now soft. And the tea leaves, they changed the water itself. The father then asked, when adversity calls, we respond in the same manner as they have. Now, are you an egg, a potato, or tea leaves? The moral of the story is, we can choose how to respond in difficult situations. If you like my story narration, please subscribe and share the videos to everyone.